Is there an emergency tribunal? Hello?
Joined. Hi.
What's going on?
Hi, Benny. What's popping?
We need to talk.
What's
We
going
gotta
on?
talk about server status and shit. We're having a little bit of confuckling.
Oh, what's happening?
Benny's kid is screaming.
Yeah, he's not happy with you guys, just so you know.
Oh no. So, we're kind of just... We've been talking with Neo a little bit, and we just want a definitive answer. Is this, like, definitively a PvP server? Because, like, with all the rules that are kind of on here, it kind of seems like it's PvP in favor of the person being raided. Because, like, small, like, quote-unquote small tribes, like, for example, Max, who we raided yesterday. He claimed he was a small tribe, claimed we were bullying him, but we were just, like, he had 3k metal, all he did was not have a base. He had a tamed Bronto with a saddle on it. And, like, we're just kind of wondering, like, because Dom also messaged us in our Free 69 chat saying, like, if we don't raid one of the top 3 tribes in the next week, we'll be classified as a bunch of bullies. And I assume where he was going was that is bullying is not allowed. We're gonna be banned. So, and we're kind of, and we're also kind of like, we're not good enough to take on Primal or Neo. But
we're like
not...
stuck in this middle ground because it's like
What? We don't even have turrets up yet, and we specifically haven't put turrets up just to see if someone would have the balls to raid us. Like, here's what I'll say, and this is just like coming from like, there's no reason to pick on someone that's smaller than you, whether it's PvP or not. Like, yes, it's a PvP server. I'm not gonna go out there though and just PvP someone who literally has no chance to defend themselves, because it's not really PvP at that.
We don't just like go around.
The guy we raided yesterday, he had a Bronto. The Bronto.
Oh my gosh, a Bronto! Oh my! I'm surprised he didn't wipe you guys. Holy shit!
Hold up.
It wasn't just a Bronto. It was like other things too. But we were stuck in this middle. We're stuck in this middle ground where it's like we either raid people who are better than us, or raid people who are below us, because there's no middle ground for us. There's no one on our level. So we're basically just playing a PvE.
Why didn't you guys raid Santa? Santa was a one-man tribe.
Santa's part of Neo now.
But before that,
we didn't know where he was.
We didn't even know Santa existed.
Well, we raided him day one.
You're not a believer?
Well,
that's Santa. Okay.
That's a whole different point.
I believe in you, Santa.
Thank you.
I guess my thing would be, like, if you don't think you're big enough to take on Primal or Neon, for example, which you guys easily could have taken us on. We literally had no turrets up until last night. Like, we specifically didn't put turrets up because of that. We wanted to see if we would be raided.
But you also have like 3 wyverns and a ton of tames, which I assume are all on neutral.
No, actually they're not. We keep a lot of our stuff on passive flee.
I hope they have trackers on them.
Jeez. You show up when the shit goes down.
This is what I don't understand though, because I played a ton of official, and I mean, and essentially you could farm shit, or you could raid people and steal their shit, and that's PvP. I mean, regardless if it's one guy or fucking 20 guys. I mean,
sure, but you're talking about official. So officials on one side and unofficials on the other side. Okay, the whole point of unofficial is to kind of even things out and not get bullied by the mega tribes. Is where unofficial comes into play. It's also to have higher rates as far as resource farming goes. So when you have a tribe and your guys are always attacking with 4 to 5 people normally, from what I've seen, or I'll say 3 to 4 people. I'll say 3 to 4 people. Okay, is what you guys, and you guys are hitting people that are literally 1 to 2 people, and on top of that, they already have a downfall of, like, if you're gonna say the guy had a Bronto, I'm gonna just call you out and say it's fucking bullshit. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. If you're trying to justify it by like he had a Bronto, that's fucking bullshit. You know damn well a Bronto isn't gonna do jack shit.
A Bronto and 3K
he had a
metal
saddle
and a
before, so
smithy.
it's like-
and
What
a
is
Bronto-
okay?
We're
Because
trying
he's
to-
trying to
that's
build a base. That's why he has 3K metal. He's trying
No.
to build a base. What is
No,
he gonna
no.
throw 3K metal at you? Is that gonna hurt you?
No,
One
'cause,
second,
like,
please. Pause. The whole situation that happened with Max yesterday was addressed. Max was told and given advice on how to play PvP. He was given advice that the way that he was building was drawing too much attention, and how was a tribe supposed to know if they were new or not. So that whole situation was addressed. I don't know why that situation is being brought up.
no, we're just saying that like there's no like, for what we've seen,
You
there's
guys
no
were
middle
not
ground.
punished for that.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying we were punished for it. But what we're saying is like, you're saying not to raid like small tribes, and I get that. We're not gonna go around raiding people with like stone bases still, or like wooden bases. We don't just go around like scouting out. Oh, this guy's got like one door on him. Let's go raid them. But like, we're not on like the level of where we can go raid Neo and Benny right now, and essentially other than that, we're pretty much just playing PvE. If we can't take on like a smaller tribe, even if it's like a small tribe that has like a bunch of dinos, perhaps like Neo hasn't had in the beginning, didn't have a lot of turrets up or anything, but they had a bunch of dinos waiting. Like they had 2 like really high level Velociraptors waiting, but we still couldn't like go against that. And it's just kind of like we're stuck in this limbo where the only people that you're saying we can really raid without being provoked is Neo and Primal, because no one else is up to that standard yet.
You guys haven't received any reprimands. You are not getting threatened to get kicked off the server. I don't know what Dom messaged you or not. I did not
Here, I can read it off
advocate
to you.
that.
Dom has.
The general chat has some stuff in it.
Yeah,
Yeah, Dom was upset.
And we get that, but like, Dom also messaged in our chat, if I don't see you attacking one of the tribes that's on your power in the next week, the way you did to us, I'll know. And we're like, what is that? He didn't give us like a firm answer. Is that saying that if we don't raid them, you're gonna punish us for something, or is that just?
Okay, well, for this tribunal, disregard what Dom says. Me and Dom have to agree on anything before anything happens, regardless. I'm in a sticky situation because I was just raided, so I'm trying not to say anything or do, like, you know, like, I'm just in a little bit of a stickier situation here. Nothing is happening to you guys right now, so you're fine. And hold on, I'm getting attacked by a raptor. You're fine right now. Like, I don't think that needs to be discussed at the moment anymore.
My issue is with Dom coming down saying that he's not gonna help with any of the admin stuff. He's not gonna play
Oh yeah, that was
anymore.
also.
If something happens, fuck us. He literally said that. Fuck us. Will not help.
Okay, well, that was wrong of Dom, and I'll talk to him about it.
Here's my suggestion to you guys, 369. Okay, we're still small a community. Okay, we're not a large art community by any means, and what I suggest to you is that when you want a PvP, we all want a PvP, but the thing is, like, we want good PvP, we want fair PvP for the most part, and by you guys always hitting these small guys that are weaker than you, you're not helping build the server. You're only making people quit the server by doing that.
Can you give us an example of a small guy that we've hit that hasn't been equal to us?
Because we've hit.
Okay, example. It literally just happened.
Okay.
Hell,
I
you guys went to,
I get.
listen.
Okay.
You guys went to her with 2 wyverns, a rock drake, and a high-level snow owl. When you can see on her stream that all she has.
We haven't been
is
on
her
her stream.
Genos.
That's the whole point.
We're not saying that you did. We're not
We
saying that you
say-
stream sniped or anything.
We're saying that you have seen what she has. You know where she is.
And I know
terms of
Landon
what
for a
she
fact has
owns.
been in her stream because I've seen him talk in that stream.
And so
Yeah,
you
we've
know
been in it
what
before.
kind of.
I've been on
You
it.
know
like-
what dino she owns. I'm not saying you were sniping her today, but I'm saying you know what level she is at. And that she does not have dinosaurs that can compete with wyverns, rock drakes and that OP snow owl.
And we
all at the
specifically
same
said
time.
we weren't gonna kill anything, and we
And
didn't
yet
plan
you
on killing.
came to her and you killed her Rex when she tried to defend herself. You
Okay,
attacked
the
first
Rex,
and
yes,
she defended
yes,
herself.
we did attack and kill that Rex. That is on us. But when we got in her base, we tranked her, handcuffed her, and said, "We're not gonna kill any of your dinos. We're just gonna take what we need and leave
and
the
I
rest."
already defended you.
I know, and
defended
thank you
you.
for
But
that.
regardless of killing anything, okay, you're missing the,
The fact
whole
that
point.
you went at her in the first place when you knew she couldn't truly defend herself at all is what we're talking about. She could not defend herself against the dinos you brought to that raid, and that's why it's being called bullying or punching down. It is not a fair PvP fight when you do something like that. Does that make sense? How
Yeah,
about
that makes sense. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But you gotta level with us. We can't take us alone. Can't take on Primal or Neo.
Okay,
And
how about this?
I know Neo has recognized that. Neo knows that we can't take them on because we were talking about it earlier. Both of them have
So how
just
about
muted
this? When you decide to raid other people that you can take them on with lesser creatures. Don't bring your massively strong wyverns or your rock drake.
Then what's the point of taming them?
Yeah, then what's the point
What's
of
the point
taming
of taming them?
these dinos
Fight
then?
stronger tribes with those. But if you're gonna raid people weaker than you, when we're all talking about fair, open PvP, bring dinosaurs that these people can actually defend against. Does that make sense?
It makes
Like,
for
if
a
you-
much more.
If you fly over a base,
too.
for an example, say you fly over my base, which currently only has an Argent, a couple Pterodons, a Moth, and an Anki in it. If you guys come and raid me with, I don't know, say, an army of Raptors or Dinosuchus, that's far more fair than you coming at me with 2 Wyverns that I cannot do anything against. Does that make more sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Your Dinosuchus would be far more considerate to raiding me at the level I am. And that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, and we get
Be
that.
considerate to the people you're raiding if they are that much weaker than you.
Yeah, we get that. Like, if we're gonna, like, let's say we know you guys are new. We know you guys don't have a lot, so we're not gonna come at you with like 2 wyverns. But the thing is also you have to recognize Ghost was also in a cave where we couldn't get the wyverns in. We couldn't get the rock drake in. We could only fit the snow owl in. It's not like we rocked up into her base with 2 wyverns and a rock drake in there.
You could get them in because you blew open the doors.
Well, that we didn't. Before you set everything
They
on
all were
aggressive,
outside, yeah.
we didn't bring anything in. The only thing we brought in was the snow owl. Before you set everything on aggressive. And we didn't even bring them in.
This is all I'm saying. Like, I realize that my stream automatically puts me at a disadvantage. Like, you guys, like, I have no problem with anybody from the server hanging out in my stream, having a good time. I'm completely fine with that. That's part of being a streamer. I've dealt with that since the day that this game came out. Like, it's not that big of a deal to me. Like, I get that. I'm not even, like, I mean, I'm mad because this wasn't my base, but you guys didn't know that. Like, my base, I've been building at a different location because Dom wanted to do admin stuff. He wanted to, you know, play a more PvE, but still be the admin. And, you know, like, things happen. A raid happened. Whatever the fuck ever. I'm honestly to the point where it's whatever, right? Like, Dom's upset. Things were said that shouldn't have been said. Like, that happens, you know? But it's just, like, if this, like, I'm not banning you guys because you haven't broken any rules, right? Like, no rules have been broken. It's more of facilitating an environment that people want to play and people can develop to the point to have good PvP.
The thing that I'm trying to get at here with you guys, 6ix9ine, earlier before I stopped talking was that you guys are painting a picture on your own back that us stronger tribes don't really agree with, and it's pushing us to just come basically foundation wipe you.
Well,
at
that's
that
a
point.
threat. We don't need to do that.
No, it's not a threat. This is something we've been talking about even from the last server, because we don't care for decent sized tribes to just pick on the new guys that are coming in. You don't see me going around and just picking on people because I want to see a healthy server and see people build up so that way I can have massive wars with them.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm trying to say. I'm not threatening you guys. I'm saying that this is what you're painting. You're painting this picture of you are bullies. You're hitting the small guys that are coming in. You're not allowing them to even have a full week or 2 weeks to build up. And you're clearly taking stronger dinos than, like, one of your dinos is stronger than, you know, some of these people, all their dinos put together. And if you keep doing that, what's going to happen is new people aren't going to stay. They're just going to leave. We're going to have a turnover of new people coming in every so often, and they're just going to leave. And then we're not going to have, people to play with.
Yeah, and we recognize, so we won't be bringing in like 2 wyverns and a rock drake to this. Yeah, but like we as Ghost said, didn't know it was Dom's base, didn't know he wanted to play more PvE, and we're sorry about that. We did hand over rock drakes and Deinonychuses as a sorry, didn't mean to do that.
Rock drake level 50.
Well, yeah, that's 80.
Is
or
it
I don't
80?
actually know what level.
I think it was
it's
50.
It's 85.
Yeah, that's the only one we have though.
Oh, it's 85. You're right.
And yeah, we won't be like scouting out or like Stinky's base for like example. Not saying we will with like two wyverns and a rock drake bringing it in, because we get that he can't fend against that, but like we've been off stream all day except for when we joined in the morning to say hi. From that point on, we've been off. We didn't know. Yeah, we knew that there were a lot of Deinonychuses in there, and we did know that there were Ankies in there. But from that time, it doesn't take long, because people keep their dinos not all in their base. Some people have multiple bases where they store multiple things. So we didn't know if she was going to bring in stuff. It was just being precautious, because she's been here from day one, just like a lot of the big tribes have been. And I get that she's been out, but it was merely a precaution. Like for the tribes that have been here for like a day or two, we're not going to bring in 2 wyverns, obviously. But like what we're saying is that there's no real like middle ground for us, because right now we're kind of stuck in the point of we either have to farm our asses off to come up to where Neo and Primal are, or just like not tame these dinos that we have been taming to go after like tribes that are lesser and have been like able to progress.
I get to a point where you're coming from, but you have 5 players and you should be farming your asses off.
And I would like to point out that you guys have the highest hours on the server.
Yeah, I get we have the highest hours on the server. All of us are so lonely.
Do they actually? What?
They do, yeah. No, I'm not gonna lie. I was actually afraid of you guys like the first couple of days coming in, because our tribe had a lot of shit going on, like and we couldn't play as much.
Yeah.
And I was telling them, I'm like, honestly, guys, we're gonna have to look out for them, because they literally are on 24/7 when I'm at work, and I see them on. And then when I was in that chat with you that one, guys, and you guys were like telling me what all you had, I was like, what the hell have you guys been doing with all your time?
Like, it's good. Like, PvP is good. Like, I don't want you guys to get, like, yeah, there has been some things that have been, like, questionable. But if we can sit down and we can talk about it, as this is why we have the tribunals, you know? For those of us who started the server, right? Who came over from the other server, we were looking to start a server where good shit could happen. Because there's not servers like this anymore, you know? And... yeah. Like, if we're able to talk about it, I don't want to just say, fuck you guys, you know, like, that's not what I want to do as an admin. If we can, like, talk about it and be like, okay, like, there doesn't have to be regulations, there doesn't have to be rules, like, you know, like, we can talk things out, get to an understanding where everybody feels like there's an understanding, you know, like, I still want, like, it's a PvP server, so of course raiding is gonna happen. I want that to happen, you know. It's just like, I haven't been saying a lot right now because I'm really in a sticky position as an admin, you know, like, I don't want to try to be like, I don't want it to come off as, oh, you're just salty, you got raided, so you're the admin and you're doing stuff now, you know, like, I never want to be that kind of admin. And like, that's that's where I'm in a little bit of a sticky predicament because I'm not trying, like, I don't want my frustration with what I have to do now to interfere with any decision making that I make, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that, like, talking this through, I feel like everybody has, like, a pretty good understanding. Like, I don't want you guys to, like, I don't want you guys to be like, oh, this isn't fair, we fuck this, and just, like, leave, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want that to happen.
We don't want to leave this server.
Yeah.
We like this server.
But, like, as a tribe that has 5 members, like, you don't really have a lot of targets right now, right? And that's where you're feeling like there's this middle ground point that you feel like you're kind of in limbo, but you can do something to change that.
Yeah.
You know, like, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to farm your asses off a little bit more. You're gonna have to do maybe some things that is not your favorite thing to do in
Helping
Ark.
to boost other tribes helps a ton.
Server.
You know?
Realistically, if you're a noob and you come onto the beach and somebody's like, hey, you want this wyvern egg? Which has happened to us early on in game, and it's phenomenally helpful.
I mean, it goes back to us on the old
Makes
server.
more
Like,
fun for everyone.
we were selling away like good dinosaurs for cheap just because like we wanted good battles. Like Ellie even commented like, you guys are selling that stuff for cheap on the last server, and it was like we knew we were doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's
Like,
a
we
lot of things
don't-
we can do to.
I don't want a Care Bear server,
Help get
right?
things
I don't
helpful.
want a server where new players can just cry and get whatever they want. New players have to put in work.
Yes.
People who join the server have to put in work. Everybody has to put in work. Like the situation that happened with Max yesterday. Like, I told him, I'm like, tough shit, dude. Like, this is what you were doing wrong. This is what attracted the attention. And then Dom helped him with some ways that he could build that, you know, could fix not drawing attention to himself. And we've been talking about putting even a section in the Discord server of new players, like, look here, and it have like just different things to teach new players to PvP, because a lot of people that are joining the server have like 3,000 hours in PvE, and it's a completely different kind of game. So just teaching them like, hey, this is how you can start to PvP, and because they already have the game knowledge, they can learn really quickly and become secret powerhouses, you know? And that's the kind of stuff like I want. Like, I've always been very strict with new players that crying, I don't like crying. I don't like when people just want things handed to them. Like, I don't like that, you know? Just because you're new doesn't mean you're going to be treated like a baby, you know? Like, it's a PvP server.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's just, in the environment that Ark is in right now, it is very hard to keep players on servers, because the moment that something that they feel is unfair happens to them, they just fucking leave and join a different server, you know?
Yeah.
And so I think that that's where we're all kind of coming from, is this is the second week of the server, you know? Like, we want to have fun. We want to raid. I fucking want to raid. It's going to take me a lot longer to get there, you know? And so I have to prepare for that. I have to do more farming. I have to be way more strategic in what I do, you know?
Yeah.
And so that's just, like, that side of things.
Alright, so we'll take into consideration of what people have and what we actually go raid with. And,
Like, I don't want this whole emergency tribunal to be like a shit on 6ix9ine, you know? Like, I want it to be a conversation back and forth.
It is. You better be bringing your dodos, because mine, they're gonna whoop your
okay,
ass.
our dodos are actually gonna destroy yours. You
And
don't
see, this is the
understand
thing
how
that
hard I've been
I'm
raiding
so
them.
excited for this. Like, I'm so excited to
We
have,
don't
like,
even
Dino
have
Fight
dodos,
Nights.
Benny.
I know, we don't even have dodos.
Like, I want Dodo Fight Nights. Y'all guys start fucking
I'm gonna have
raiding.
dodos. Don't you worry. I will have them.
How about
Nights.
how about this Friday after Tribunal, Dodo Fight Night?
Benny,
Yeah.
you don't, okay, that sounds great, but Benny, you don't understand. Right when you said there's gonna be a dodo fight night, I found 2 dodos, started breeding. I have a dodo with the dodos with the base stat of 500% extra damage now. All I've been doing is breeding these dodos.
See, and y'all keep putting fucking targets on your back. You better watch out. Your Dodo's gonna get killed.
That's why
These
Fortnite
dodos-
is most.
If these
Sounds like I
dodos
need to
die,
raid
I
someone
can-
before the tribunal. Make sure they don't have any dodos.
God, dodos.
See,
I
it
have to
adds
go-
the Dodo Wars. It adds in another complete layer of PvP. This is the kind of stuff that we want.
Benny, if I have to go to the
Raid,
length
kill
of
the
building a
dodos.
base so far away
Also,
from
I'd
Mars,
like to remind that 6ix9ine still has the unicorn.
Oh
I know they do.
Hey,
Take
hey,
the unicorn!
hey.
I will
what
shoot
even is
that
it?
thing if anybody comes
We don't
close.
know if someone comes to raid just for that unicorn and we're on, we're gonna put that thing down. We're putting a cap in that thing's head.
Yeah,
So,
it's not
that
worth
would
it.
still
That would still do exactly what we want.
yeah. It's,
Okay,
But
well,
here's
we
the
still have a
free-
chance at another one.
Yeah, but
It's
it keeps
free
me
for everyone again.
I mean,
Well,
See,
if
that's why
anybody-
6ix9ine's been on so much. We've just been taming or breeding dodos the whole time. That's all we've been doing.
Murdering a unicorn just makes it easier for us.
So if anybody
Okay.
wants that unicorn, remember,
Hey,
Remember,
we'll
Neon
sell
has
If
it.
What
anyone
level was
wants
it on
that,
tame?
Oh,
135.
pretty high. 135,
wow.
I think.
It was
Yeah,
a 135 unicorn.
yeah, it was really lucky.
It's at 246 right now.
you
So
can
I
make
walk up to your front door and say, I want the unicorn. You're gonna shoot it?
Also, how come they have not made
Hey.
like a tech unicorn saddle, where you can like literally
Yes.
shoot lasers? Why haven't they done that?
That'd be epic.
You can
They
make
need
those.
to-
No, they
It needs
they
to-
don't
no,
have them.
No, it needs to shoot rainbows, not lasers.
Yeah, exactly. Like rainbow lasers. That's what it should do. And you should only be able to make it for the unicorn.
you can make a contract to try to get the unicorn.
Hey,
So you want
we'll
rainbow
sell it to you
unicorn.
if you present us with a good offer, or we could even put it up as a prize as a little event. We'll sell it.
Yeah.
See, this is the kind of stuff
They
that I
hasn't
like.
really done anything.
Hmm.
They
We've
kinda
really just been
blown our-
buffing its movement speed and its health, so it's not even that good.
Could be the
Sell
server
a
trophy.
unicorn as a
It's kinda
musical
sick.
rock drake prize.
The whole point is we
Now-
gotta cryo that, and then get another unicorn, then start breeding
Oh my
them.
God.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
yeah.
You
Gypsy.
cryo that.
Gotta do some boss fights.
Would cryoing it work?
Yeah,
Yep.
it
Yes.
would.
Would it?
Gets it off the
Yeah,
map.
it technically is not spawned on the map.
Oh, interesting. Who's that
And
on?
actually, there was some sort of glitch last server where I had the unicorn, I had it tamed, it was safe in my base, and yet there was a wild one on the map periodically.
Do we know if that was true though?
Because
we
said
ever
it
confirm
as
that?
saying they
well
saw them.
as Cam.
Oh,
They
okay.
both said they saw it.
Okay.
Because I
So
think
I don't know if
think
that was a mod issue.
I think it only looks for if there's one that's untamed and not one that's like wild, not one that is tamed. So I think if someone tames it, I think there actually might be another
No,
one.
that's
No,
definitely.
there's
that's
a
not
reason
something-
why
that's-
there's unicorn
That's not how
wars.
it works on
That way?
official servers.
Okay.
Maybe I'll
It's not supposed to work that way, so
Yeah,
this
it's
was
not
like a
supposed to.
weird. Not sure if it was a mod issue.
No, maybe it is.
Yeah, because it was shortly after the mod got put into place.
All right.
But-
Well, we'll see. We'll think about if we'll do an event for unicorn or we'll just sell them off.
Winner of the
Dodo
Dodo
fight.
Wars against the unicorn.
Maybe. I would like to see that happen. I'd like to see you try to take on my dodo.
Oh my god.
If anybody wants to donate a stone behemoth gate to Team Rocket, donations will be
feel
accepted.
Like we owe that to it, yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like you do.
Yeah, make a medal.
Listen,
Well-
y'all. Neo will tell y'all. I milk shit.
Yeah,
If
we
you
heard
fuck
you
up,
fucking-
I milk shit.
You know
We're gonna
how
use
you know
this to get
you know what
stuff
we have
from you
to
for
do to get you know
days.
what we have to do to get that bounty off of our head?
I'm excited to hear what you have to do.
I mean, if you don't want to get wiped, Gypsy would love the unicorn.
Hey, I mean,
I'll take your god Dodo if you want to stay here forever.
Okay, I'm not worried about Stinky right now. I'm more worried about Primal and Neo coming to wipe us.
We've said too much.
now it's time to farm, boys, huh?
Get farming.
Maybe, or we just keep breeding dodos.
Ghost,
Just
what was
breed
your
the
price?
ultimate Dodo.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Wait, so
We'll
there's
breed
no
a dodo.
uh,
We'll breed a dodo that
a
one gets
behemoth gate or
wyvern.
just a normal size?
Behemoth.
Don't you know if you breed your dodos
Behemoth.
long enough, you'll get a Dodo Rex and a Dodo Wyvern?
Dude, really?
So that
No way.
works.
Wait,
That's
no
how
way.
It works.
No, stop lying. Is that real?
That is
No.
blind.
Are you fucking
He's lying.
liars?
He's lying.
Dude, if that was true, I'd have an army of dodo wyverns.
You know,
If
you
that
just-
was
They
true,
can
that'd
fight
be
through
so
metal. That's
broken.
not okay.
all you have to do is reach a max level bred Dodo with over 1,000 base melee that can bite through metal, and you get a Dodo Rex.
Hell yeah. I heard Neo talking about how for the dodo fight they're gonna just one of them is just gonna wear the dodo costume.
Oh, also, question 6ix9ine. Do you guys have fertilizer?
No.
We don't even have a bug to do that. We just use the Fiumia.
Will you guys? Well, I'm gonna milk. Will you guys go pick me up a dung beetle? I'm milking.
I'm gonna milk.
If we know where they spawn,
They
sure.
spawn in the
Wyvern
wyvern
cave.
trench.
Yeah, at the bottom of the wyvern trench.
Okay, so we'll
Scoop
get
one
back
up.
to you on that.
Okay, that's so easy for you. What do you mean? You have rock
What do
drakes
you
and
mean it's
dragons?
easy
Oh
for
my
us?
god, that's
It's our
easy as
best
hell.
snow owl.
You did kill their best snow owl.
You
Pick
deserved
a
it.
wyvern.
You deserved it, and that was the
Take
very
a wyvern,
reason.
Pick it up.
I
Bruh,
was-
he was the coolest looking owl.
It really was,
He
and I
was
hope.
pretty
Wait,
cool.
wait, was he the parent of the egg that you gave me?
Yes. And the thing is, you can't even get that red on him because it was one of the event owls.
Wait, event colors transfer down, don't they?
No.
Yeah,
So
they
I
do.
just
Not that
Yeah,
we.
they do.
yeah they do.
Yeah,
What?
they do. They breed in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you kept that egg, you would have had a chance of.
No, I
You
don't
gave it to
think.
me.
Wait, where's
No, it
where's
does.
the one that?
They
Yeah, that's
definitely do
that's why,
because we had
Who-
event color.
That's why Who has event colors. The other owl.
Yeah,
Where is
so
that
your
other
girl's
We have
gonna
an
be
event
hatching
colored
this
front of the
Stigo
house.
right now.
Oh, from breeding?
Speaking of which, I need to go get.
Oh, we'll see.
Ah.
Very soon.
Watch
Because
I
we've-
hatch this
we've
snow owl,
bred-
and I have a beautiful red snow owl just flying
Sometimes
around
you
the
get
map.
lucky and you get the colors, and sometimes you don't.
But no,
yeah,
Banshee.
we've gotten them.
Do you guys actually know where Banshee is, and you're just holding her hostage?
I don't know.
Could you-
I actually was thinking about going to look for her, but I have no
I
idea.
told you
where
she's
it
locked away in a
was. I
dungeon.
swear she's at like probably at like a sky barrier or something like that.
Well, I
We
looked
don't.
up,
We don't.
and I
We
can't
can't
find her.
confirm nor deny that we know where she is.
Is there any way with Ark's meshing issue
That she's
Banshee
beyond the
could've-
barrier? Yes, there's a high chance she could be beyond
No,
the
I'm
barrier.
saying could she have like fallen down into the fire wyvern trench that's under the ice wyvern trench?
I mean, she's still not dead, so.
Has anyone looked down there?
I don't think so.
I mean, this game is
She could have.
broken
She
as
could
all
have meshed
get
out of the world.
Would you guys
This
be
game-
opposed to me ghosting to find her?
I mean, yeah, a little
Honestly-
bit. I'd be a little salty considering
really
you just
care.
murdered my favorite owl. I'd be a tad bit salty.
How about she ghosts to find it, but she has to work to actually go get it before it dies?
No, guys, it's
So-
probably gonna die. I'm sad.
I bet
we-
right when you load in where she is, she's gonna die.
I wish you could teleport to dinos, because I would do that for any of y'all. If any of your dinos got stuck somewhere, I would just teleport to the dinos.
My
I mean,
dino's
I
stuck in
had
the
awesome-
afterlife.
I mean, if you added the awesome teleporter mod, you could make it so you could teleport your dinos to you.
Why don't you put a transponder node?
I can't find her. I have to put it there first.
Riv Knight wants you to meet him at the Red Obelisk for some reason.
Oh, that's so far.
Yeah, I don't think. Oh no, we left your Quetzal in your RG.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
those are
Those are
slow.
so slow.
I guess.
She
Yeah.
lives at Green
Anyway,
Ob, and she wants
did you
to
have
go-
any other flyers?
No!
What happened to your snow owl?
We
Oh,
just
wait,
said
never
what
mind.
happened to my snow owl!
I'm telling you, Banshee has like meshed through something. You said she fell into the lava, right, and didn't die?
Yeah. So I right
Then
clicked
she's
her
either
down because
still
I
frozen or something.
I
or
don't
she's
know,
meshed
dude.
out.
I'm flying to the Red Obelisk because apparently I have a present waiting for me.
I'm telling you, she's gotta have like meshed out somewhere. Ark is that broken.
Yeah, the dinos
Listen.
mesh out from under aberration into the
There's
ocean.
there's a part in our tree where we can just mesh under their wall and die.
Wait, there's a part in your tree.
Yeah.
Your tree, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
The tree.
Yeah, the
Hmm.
tree.
Because I don't know if you sent Neo over to where our old base was, but we
I
up and
don't
jetted.
know where y'all are.
Yeah, we just dipped.
Right when we
mean,
finished raiding.
We know where you guys live now, so.
Oh, really?
Wait, actually?
Actually.
They're scared.
Hold on. Can you put us in one chat?
I know where you guys are. It's not hard.
I do.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Also,
Benny?
does anyone live in that jungle castle over by Green Ob?
No.
No.
Cool. I may think about going over there.
I don't think you can build in there though.
Yeah, you can.
You can?
You can
Oh,
build
damn.
in all the castles.
I know the one,
Except for the big
the
one.
really big one out in the Redwoods has
That's-
really bad building areas.
That's
Yeah,
where the
tribal
tribunal is.
Ah.
If he
Okay.
can't build in that tribunal area, I think he can't really build in some other parts of castles on the map.
I mean, it just depends on how the developers decided to level off those other castles.
Yeah.
I would have to check, but I would assume it's...
Oh, thank God.
work
You're
like
incorrect.
Ragnarok's.
That's not where we live, thank God.
Jesus.
Wait,
see how
did
really
one of them
worried.
did one of them
Yeah,
message
you
you?
just DM'd me coordinates, but it wasn't right.
Wait, which one?
I
Benny
mean, you
or
can come
Neo?
visit.
Guys,
Neo.
I just want to say that I love this server.
God damn it, Santa.
How
No,
come
you don't.
Santa's not
Santa
giving away
feeding
presents?
wrong information.
Ellie, don't lie to us.
What?
I'm not lying.
You're lying to us. Don't lie.
Who sent the cards? It's some fucking happy guys going on. What the hell?
Okay, so the other thing that Dispo said is that gather rates are fucked up. What's going on with that?
Oh no. Like we want
I
to
think
discuss
that's
like how everyone's.
Oh, how does everybody
No.
feel?
Yeah.
I think
Good.
it's, I think it's exactly like last server. It's perfect.
I like it.
Yeah, it's back to the way it was.
Keep it. I feel... Didn't you
get
say
the
the metal was supposed to
electronics,
respawn like every 30 minutes or
Every
something like
30
that?
minutes, yeah.
Our metal is respawning really quickly. The spot we use.
I feel like the metal I use isn't, and I've been on for like 24 hours.
Well, it's
Like,
a
I'll
server
go-
setting, so
No one else is farming it.
I'll go to
Yeah,
that
you wanna
metal.
make sure
and I
nobody
don't
else is
think-
farming
I
it.
don't think anyone else is farming it.
Maybe someone's just
feel like
cooking your metal.
yeah, I think that's
It
what
could
may be
be.
happening.
It could be, but it just
Which
feels
metal
like
are you
everyone-
using?
Well, if I say, then you really will go cook the metal. So I'm
I
not
don't know
gonna
what you're
say.
talking about. 6'9" cucking metal? I don't know what you're talking about. We would never do such a thing.
Oh yeah, like you guys weren't doing it to me before. Literally flying not anywhere near your base just to steal my metal. Okay.
We don't know what you're talking about. I think you've had a little too much. I think you've hit the vape too many times.
Okay, listen. Your girl has been
okay,
cigarette
bitch?
free for 2 weeks. Okay,
That's pretty good.
right?
I found Elle's rare flowers.
Listen, don't touch my fucking rare flowers.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
who
red
you're right.
flowers.
Who does have a lot of orange on him?
What?
Who you bred out from?
Yeah, who? He has like a weird mix between your bird and like.
He's got the wrong part though. He got the belly. And I didn't
Yeah, he
want
got the
belly.
ugly part.
Ew.
Elle's flowers are broken.
And also the way it mixed colors was weird.
Yeah, Ghost.
got-
If you get from that egg, if you get the red like top body, I'll pay you to breed it with the one that we have the
What
bottom
makes
of.
you think I'd even want your payment, man?
Because we have a unicorn.
'Cause
I
we have
don't
a
want
unicorn.
your unicorn.
You don't want the
Shoot.
unicorn.
She just wants your red owl.
I
which
would
she
never
probably
be
has.
able. I would never be able to defend a unicorn. Are you kidding me?
Hey, we've been able to do it so far. We
You
just
have
to-
5 players. I have
we
1.
have- Okay, we don't. You can't.
Do we
don't
need to
really-
talk about your defensive dinos again?
Listen.
We don't really have 5 players on at all times.
Is anyone having bad lag or is it just me?
I'm
Oh,
having
no, I
bad
got
lag
it,
right
I
now.
got
I just
Me
lagged
too.
horribly.
Oh, it's still lagging. Oh, it's still going. I'm seeing flying
It's still
sharks.
going.
Okay, also we need to add the freaking Bronto rule because I've seen a couple people with Brontos and it really lags out the server.
So have I.
Oh my god,
what
it's
the-
still happening. Is
I
the
can't
server
even
going
open my
down?
map.
No,
Is
Yeah,
someone
oh,
using a
inventory.
Bronto?
My
Oh,
stego
it's-
is
oh, there it is.
Glitched
Oh
into
god.
the fucking door.
I don't appreciate that moonwalking pego I just
That
saw.
literally. That's what happens when people use Brontos. Is literally
You've
that.
been hit by. You've been struck by a smooth pego. Bum, bum.
I
Okay.
hate that so much.
Oh.
My cat is
I'm
sitting
just
in front of me.
imagining a pego in the smooth criminal suit. Oh, I hate it.
Wyverns are mouth breathers.
I'm gonna go get a pego. So if I ever find your base, I'm just gonna name him Smooth Criminal. I'm gonna throw him at it.
No, you leave your dirty pego out of my face.
See, guys,
Take
we're
this.
all on good terms. Everything was
Yeah,
talked
okay.
out. Good
Can I-
job.
I still don't
everybody.
have a unicorn at my base.
Oh boy.
Hey man, I don't think you can call it a base. I think you can call it a metal death cube.
I found a text stego at L's beaver base.
Wait.
Beaver Lake.
This is
I'm
for,
gonna kill
are you
you.
saying that
Why
it's
is the beaver like
a Borg
mine?
cube?
What?
It's outside your house.
Okay.
Resistance is
A
futile.
Borg cube.
What's up,
Yeah, are
It's
you
the only
gonna
place I know where there are
simulate
beavers.
Are you gonna assimilate us?
But yeah, Brontos will be removed from not like just don't tame them. Like just don't tame them.
Well, can we tame them? We can just turn off the because you can turn off the fact that it can harvest.
No, because Brontos even then are ridiculous for raids.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? There's so many more things you can use to soak damage.
Parasers.
Yeah, parasites
Yeah,
are great.
Gas bags?
Gas bag? Gas bag?
I was gonna say, if anything needs to be removed off this, it's gas bags. Those things are OP as hell.
No, Mr. Chubbs.
Please, don't.
But I like my
should
Twitch
do.
TV blimp.
We should
know,
have
exactly.
the
If you rate us-
Brontos with the
don't-
Brachiosaurus.
If you raid us, please don't kill a gas bag.
Don't
It
kill
took us
Mr.
so
Chubbs.
long. It took us so. You know how long I had to sit there and defend Rocco while he was taming a gas bag?
I can imagine. Gas bags are a pain in the ass.
They take 2 hours to tame.
Oh, also because we have the delivery drops, you know, with the parachutes on them. I'm thinking about putting some goodies and dropping those around the map.
That's a
Well, you have to put specific.
right.
You have to put specific coordinates in it.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I
got a ton
know.
of bladders.
Yeah, we could. Oh, Rocco, we could do that. Minigame.
have-
If you collect, we could put like some kind of item in it, and the more you collect, the better prize you get.
Oh, y'all talking about those extinction things, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
I thought y'all
guys.
talking like some mod or something.
No.
Do we have anything else to talk about?
I do have a
just a-
suggestion if we're gonna get rid of something. Let's
Okay,
get rid of
suggestion.
Pegos.
Okay, no.
No!
Colovius?
My smooth criminal.
No, we can't. What I'm saying is, like, we're not gonna get rid of Brontos on the server. It's just gonna be a rule: don't tame them.
Yeah. Murder them all you want, just no keepies.
Yeah, because they're really good for meat. They're really good for experience. Like everything wild. So we're keeping them, of course.
You can have your Diplos and your Parasaurs, but no Brontos.
Paracers.
Diplos.
Diplos are great. Don't big
Short
Diplos are a
bus.
joke.
Turtles are technically the best for soaking damage, but
Not anymore because they can just shoot you right off of the
Trikes
turtle.
or
no, you
trikes
drop the
and,
turtles.
Packy rhinos are supposed to be pretty good because they're
But
pro.
gas bags.
Turtles were good before people realized to change turrets to players only.
I mean, Titans are pretty great at soaking damage.
Oh yeah, because you can totally get those here.
Can we open up extinction?
You
please?
actually could up until yesterday. We forgot to turn off the setting for tamed dinosaurs, and we
Wait,
realized when we were.
Has anyone ever found one before?
No.
I
I
haven't
don't
seen
know.
one. They're super rare spawn,
Yeah.
What are
Yeah,
they?
but they
but-
were
I
the
mean-
titanosaurs.
Oh
If,
yeah, yeah.
If someone hears that roar go off after someone tames it, you know what's going on.
Are Bronchiosaurus on this map?
I don't
That's
know
the
what that
new
is.
long neck
Bronchitis?
thing, right?
What?
It's Did you ever watch Jurassic Park? The really big looking Bronto
It's-
sons of guns that stand on
Oh,
two
the one
they
legs?
that kills
have
the
that in the
Giga.
game now.
Someone
No,
modded it
it's
into
not
the
on
game.
official yet. It's on a mod.
Oh.
Someone
But it
modded
literally
into the game,
it's the most powerful dinosaur basically.
Oh my.
and that
lord.
mod is listed as coming to the game at some point.
Yeah.
Oh.
The mod that dino is in. But yeah, if you remember in Jurassic Park, the big Bronto looking thing that stood
Mhm.
on two legs,
And it killed the Giga.
talking about. Yeah, they're Giga killers.
Damn.
Like you can tame one and arguably beat down wild gigas with it.
Oh, also, you know, the titanosaur could have spawned in the underworld.
What?
That's a Titanosaur?
Hey, cut out.
Yeah, like the underworld is like the center has the underworld, except there's an entire world underneath the map.
Yeah.
Really?
On
yeah,
this
guys.
map?
It makes this map double the size that it is.
Yeah.
Wait, this map has an underground?
Yeah.
This,
Oh, yeah.
This
Yeah, it's aberration
Oh,
and the water.
Yeah, I knew aberration, but I didn't know
No,
about the water.
aberration isn't part of the center underworld on this map.
What?
What?
So there's just. So wait, you're telling me that like the actual map, the center,
Yeah.
there is an underground biome
Yes.
somewhere
Yes.
under this map.
Yes.
Does anybody know where this
Oh,
biome is?
but it's not added in yet. It's coming soon. It was part of the original mod, I believe.
We
read.
added it with the mod extension. What do you mean?
That
Oh.
is that why
It's a work in
called the
progress.
castle?
Oh,
It's
so
a-
no, wait. So it actually hit the mod extensions. What I'm saying,
Yeah.
because before it wasn't.
So it's in the game right now.
It should be. I mean, I
You
haven't been
talking
able to
about,
go
like-
check.
I don't.
Okay,
I
no,
don't
no,
think
no.
it is. I think it's part of the coming soon stuff because there's still more caves that are coming and so
Uh-huh.
forth.
Yeah, there's no cave in the radiation area yet, so
Because I know there's this huge underwater cave.
Yeah. There's the underwater cave. I don't think the center part that she's talking about is in it just yet.
Do we know how we would access
wouldn't
that
know.
even? Like, would we go through the ocean or through aberration?
No,
don't
no,
know.
it'll basically be like a cave that you go through and to get down to.
Okay. I remember the first
Put
time
that
I
egg
found
back! Do not do anything to that egg. That is the god egg. Give him back, give him back, give him back.
I'm gonna eat him.
No, don't
God
eat him.
egg.
I'm
I
hungry.
remember it when I found that
I'm
area on the
starving.
center the first
Don't
time.
give that to anyone named Griffith.
I'm leaving the tribe. I'm leaving the tribe.
I'm joking. That was me. Here you go.
Wait a moment.
Not ours, so hopefully.
Oh no, this stuff's made out of wood. This could be yours.
Shoot,
Hey,
they
you don't
found
know that. You don't know what kind of base we live in.
Owner, Ben Poston?
Oh
Weird,
yeah,
this
that
is a
kid. He
this
used
is
to
a
be on
new
like the
taming
beaver
pin by
spawn.
369. Interesting.
What?
New
What?
taming pin by 369.
I ate some of your wooden walls earlier.
That's fine. I didn't even know we had.
There was a random wood like taming pen, and I.
Oh, was it on the
Oh,
two
the
small islands?
spikes.
It was over on like the
Guys,
flat area near the ocean. It's like a little
If,
flat area.
if
with
you're not cleaning up
Yeah,
your
yeah, yeah.
spikes, I guarantee that's the easiest way to get rated.
Oh yeah, I saw some spikes that were up by 6'9", huh?
I don't know what
Also-
you're talking about.
Clean up your trash.
Quick question for you.
I mean,
Yes.
it's
Oh,
S
hold on.
plus. Literally, you
Shh,
can pick
everybody,
it up and
someone
reuse
has a
it.
question for me. I didn't see who was talking.
You still have your Yankees, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, we left the
Okay, cool.
Yankees.
Yo,
'cause I was
I'm
gonna
not
say-
talking to you, 6'9".
I
I was gonna
just
say, last I checked around my house, there was this interesting looking 150 I could have brought
Wait.
to you.
An interesting
Well,
looking
you
150?
I
It hasn't-
remember. I remember on stream like day 2.
It hasn't
Ghost.
drowned in my moat. It should still be there.
We're selling Yankees that are pushing 900% melee, 20,000 metal ingots.
What if I
Alright,
just
boys,
sell you
catch
my
fireman.
soul?
We have so little
Yeah.
metal right now.
Now we've got
Yeah.
little Yankees, so if you'd like to
We
trade.
do have a payment plan, but that makes it
Oh,
about
payment.
5,000.
We finance.
Yeah, we
Wait,
finance.
Primal Pioneer Bank.
No, that's
That
what
is-
Question, what
Neo
are the
was doing
interest
to us
rates?
earlier. They were putting us on payment plans.
What is
Yeah,
it,
you still owe us our
1,000
dust,
a
you
week?
fuck.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, I've
okay,
been grinding out that
chill,
dust.
chill,
I've been
chill.
grinding that dust.
We could go get it.
You got taxes now, guys.
No, Neo. Here's what
Wait,
I
what do we
remember.
own the dust for?
Sounds like you need a
platform
government.
settle.
What was it?
The
Oh, yeah,
platform
period.
settle. So I was talking with Dispo, and then I hear him like whip out the TI-84, just like, all right, so we got a
Oh, yeah, she's still
150
walking
plus
around.
70 plus like a tax.
I do need to breed some Yankees.
Can't forget the Texas Institute. Come on.
Oh yeah. Here, let me just add that in, and yeah, it came out to like
All right,
750. And then I
Can't forget the processing fee.
Is there
Oh,
anything else? Because I've got to get
Oh,
back to talking to my
just
stream.
so is what Dom said in our chat irrelevant about how we have to raid one of the big 3?
No,
Yes.
don't.
Listen,
It is irrelevant.
Just okay. Just was making sure.
We
The
talked
issue
it
isn't
out.
that you guys are doing anything wrong. That's not the issue. Like, no
Yeah,
one's
yeah.
advocating for you guys to be banned or anything to that nature.
You know,
That's
Dom
not
is
the
just
issue.
upset.
Yeah.
Dom was
I was just
upset,
making. I was
and-
just making sure because I didn't want to mess up admin's words.
Well,
But I will
no.
say, if I don't have a unicorn by this Friday, maybe Thursday,
He's gonna eat your god dodo.
No, not the god, no.
He'll serve it up at Thanksgiving dinner.
just remember
I
that.
to be
Neo
realistic, you
is,
guys probably should
still
message
looking for
Dom
hiring.
because Dom had put all of the work into that area.
Well, yeah, we didn't know.
So
what this is.
y'all should really make amends with him.
Yes.
We can't make amends if he doesn't get
He
back
is.
on.
Yeah,
He
he
is
said he
quite
quit.
No,
upset.
he had
He's
gotten on.
in game.
yeah. But guys,
A minute
people
ago.
say stuff when they're angry, so just let it cool down, and
He's on
then
the server right now.
Don't poke him. I swear to God, if y'all, I'm
I know,
very
I'm scared. I
protective.
don't want to like confront him right now. I want to let him.
I'm
like...
very protective. Okay.
Oh, Max is in the chat. Hi, Max. I just realized that. I like his.
Maxwell.
I like his profile picture.
Okay, guys, I've got to talk to my stream.
God, imagine caring about your chat.
I
I
care very
can't-
much
I
about
can't
my
even.
chat.
I know.
Okay, I've got to go.
Well, do
Let
you
me
care
know.
about them more than us, huh?
Oh my word. Oh my word.
Be there.
You know,
Do they pay my bills? Yes. Do you guys pay my bills? No.
I contribute to your bills. I contribute like 30
You were
cents.
gifted a sub. You have
30
you have contributed like $1. I'm very
yeah,
thankful.
probably $1.
Very thankful. Dollars add up.
I use your code for G Fuel though. I don't
That
know if
does also contribute to me. Thank you.
I thought I would try it.
Yeah.
Minute, what are
Okay.
you doing? Are you
I'm
just
gonna-
punching me on the back of my Drake?
I'm gonna go.
Well, of course. Isn't that what
Get out of here.
All right, unicorn
I
by
gotta
Wednesday
go.
now.
Oh my gosh, Nicholas, thank you so much. Hello. Where am I? Welcome to the Ellektrikk rave, Nicholas. I appreciate it. Guys, may please get some hype, love, and happiness in the chat. That would be wonderful. Sorry, guys. There was an emergency tribunal that had to happen. I mean, you guys heard it. I need to fly to my base and at least land, because I've got to go to the restroom. I'm glad that things were talked out. I'm glad that everybody can see things from everybody's perspectives. That's the whole purpose of this server, you know? That's the purpose, is making a freaking great server again, you know? Hi, guys. Who have I not said hi to that's jumped in? I think, hey, what's up, Devil?